Okay. I launched the game and suddenly everything is just going crazy. The controller's turning off by itself. The console window thing for the controller is... Okay. Why is it opening several instances of a terminal? Like, there's 4 different instances of a terminal. For the... That is... I'm kind of freaking out here. I'm gonna have to close and reopen the game or something. Yeah, I think I might need to close the game. So I think something's going incredibly wrong here. Can you please close all the console things? Terminal? Now it's just opening more terminals. Do we need to frickin' stop the stream and then... It's not something I anticipated happening when I started up the game, okay? What the... It's opening more of the terminals! Can I force close them in task? No, really, in the task. Thank you. Hopefully I'm not gonna have to... What, is opening more of them? What is opening these things? I'm freaking out here. Oh my god. I might have to freaking restart my PC. Like, I'm serious here. Because it just keeps on the Windows terminal is just constantly reopening. And propagating. Perpetually. I have to wait a few minutes to see if it actually stops happening. Otherwise, I'm going to have to just... Are we done? Can I just try reopening the game and see if it will play properly now? Without any oddity happening? Okay. I might have to, like, try to update all my mods, which I probably should have done, especially since I've been away from the game for several days. I don't think there's been any actual update to the game itself, but... Okay. Okay, now the console, the one thing is working properly, so as intended. So I'm not sure what happened. So I finally caught up with the been.
Bravo! Bravo!
Hmm. The event is invite only, so like, does that include +1s, or there was an allusion to +1s? I'm just going to assume that like +1s are a thing for this event. At least in my alternate universe, they literally are, because it wouldn't make sense otherwise. I didn't really do as much as I thought I would with the whole plotline of like, I did a lot because like the entire getting the into the Black Sapphire is a lot easier. Because, and the thing is, like, in terms of like the overall plot, like, it infiltrating the Black Sapphire is more gameplay than story. Like, there's no, yeah, it's more interaction than information. It doesn't really progress the story that much. So like, just using our rocker girl connections to circumvent breaking in is, you know, kind of an editorial choice in the end, at the end of the day. Um, Also, I noticed while watching myself that I do kind of. I don't think there's a lot of avoiding it. You know, I kind of stutter and stumble through the lines a lot. Um, Apologies for that. Like, there's not much I can do to help that. It's not even that I have like a speech impediment per se. It's just I have to read the lines live. Um, if I were doing this as like an actual let's play, or you know, a thing where I'm like actually editing the audio in, um, you know, in post, I probably could do a lot better at this because I, at the very least, like I could read each line ahead of time. It would still be a degree of having to. Um, I also tend to speak kind of fast in general, but yeah. Also, for my own sake, I shouldn't be doing a lot of these like just talking things. Um, I still kind of had to like brainstorm some things because like there's some interesting like moments to happen. Like basically when Kurt Hansen shows up, I didn't even realize how brief that interaction really was in the game, because basically as I was writing it, I because I'm writing it, and watching the video in one window, writing it, or one screen basically, um, and writing in the other screen, and I have to pause it, wait for the next line of dialogue, or unpause it, wait for the next line of dialogue, pause it again, type up that line of dialogue, and make it prose and everything. Um, and it's kind of tedious, but it's in some ways it's my kind of tedium, because it does sort of scratch something of an autistic itch for me to just go for this process. But it's still, even if it does scratch an itch, it still is tedious. So it still gets boring after a little while. So I try to shake things up to some extent. But basically, what happened is I wrote in this whole thing where because she's going to this thing with Blue Moon / Allie, and so like she parts from Allie for a while to go see um, Songbird, and when she encounters Hanson, she like partway into the conversation, after explaining, that she is Blue Moon's +1, um, I decided to just have her contact Blue Moon to be like, hey, I might need you here just in case I actually need to justify my presence, you know. Um, and Hanson just straight up leaves before anything can come of that. Um, then she has this whole conversation with Songbird, all the while Aoi's probably making her way up to where or should be making her way up to uh where we are. Um, so but that's gonna be like a next chapter problem. And then like, are we going to have to just shrug her off because we're going to talk to Reed now? Um, and we're talking about like more classified government stuff that we don't want her listening in on. Um, so I may have just written myself into a corner with that little bit of like doing something that's totally in character for her in that moment, but that is going to kind of backfire on her, and end up amounting to nothing because we immediately dismiss her again. Like it's in character, but like in narrative, it makes no freaking sense for her to do that. Like I just didn't think it was like realistic for her to like arrive in time. I thought, oh, she's gonna arrive as we're having a lengthy conversation with Hanson, and that's not what happened. So it just kind of okay. Like I could try to extend the conversation with Hanson to make it more positive that Blue Moon would show up, but um. Anyway, and I'm just rambling. Um. Also, like the whole like I thought going in, or when I came up with the idea that we're going with Blue Moon and the rest of us cracks and everything, that would like somehow allow me to do some interesting things of this section of the story. And then when I finally got there, it's like I have no idea. Like I had that idea like in the bag fairly early on into writing. Like I can't remember how early in, but um, that's how she would get in. And once I arrived at it, like I was kind of excited because like, oh, I can just do all sorts of creative things with them being at the party and meeting people and schmoozing and whatever. And I'm like, I don't know how to write this. I don't know how to write schmoozing. Uh, I mean, that probably speaks to my own inexperience with attending parties. Like, I don't think I've attended like a real social gathering since I graduated high school, which is kind of weird, really. Maybe ironic because like I went to college, which is like the party supposed to be party central, and that I don't think I ever really, to my memory, which is increasingly failing. This is a neurodivergent experience. Okay. Anyway, let's actually play the game. Not. I'm just like really worrying over how I'm going to try and continue to shake things up to some extent.
Seems your special agent has special needs, trying to drown his sins and sorrows.
Yeah, Johnny, and that it.
Hey.
Suck Sunbird via the rug. All good there, Reed?
Yeah. I just need to process for a minute. It's just how I'm built. A little adversity and I need a few moments to think.
Come up with anything?
Yeah. We now know who took a swipe at Myers' head.
What are you thinking?
Don't know about you, but I see coincidences as patterns. Structures we have yet to recognize.
Well, what you driving at?
SF-1 crashes. Not anywhere, but over specific turf. Controlled by someone who found some obscure forgotten tech in a secret bunker.
Right.
Crash was an inside job. We suspected that from the get-go. Now we know it was. And we know it was Songbird. She was behind it.
Nani? It took you just one drink to cobble that together?
Started seeing the pieces falling into place up on the mezzanine. Somi told her she's dying. Things follow from that. She made a deal with Hansen earlier. Had to. Before any of this went down. Traded the president's life for access to the tech.
You know, his press sold to the crime ward. Huge if true.
Myers pressured Somi to reach further, breach boundaries. And then Somi snapped.
I know about that. Song recruited me specifically to pull Myers out of that wreck. So he thought she wanted her dead or snatched by Hansen. Or my hand going.
It's never that simple, V. As I see it, Somi was playing both sides, simultaneously spinning deals with Hansen and you. She has Hansen set, then you come in. She contacts you via the relic, asks you to rescue the president. Absolution for her right there. You need to cure just as much, guaranteeing you'll help if her plan falls through.
Here we are.
Yeah, and here we are, rushing to Songbird's rescue. Thinking a few steps ahead was always her strength, but judgment calls and situational assessment, her Achilles heel. As a chess master, she'd be famous for dazzling plays and excruciatingly beautiful defeats.
I'll trust her. Trust she'll keep her word at least. Promise me the cure, and I fully intend to get it. Only that. Only for you. That's not me.
Mind sharp. Eyes and ears attuned. But I know Somi well enough to know she'll do her damnedest to be fair.
What do you think about all this?
I'm not convinced Somi's to blame for everything. In this trade, nothing's ever as it seems. You gotta keep asking questions till you get to the bottom of it. That's experience talking. Main thing now is to get her out of this cesspool of a sitch. Then we'll see which direction to take.
There's no point pouring over it now.
Right. Back to the sitch at hand. What do we have to do to save her?
Got a tech Songbird and I both need, but I gotta go meet Hanson, prep if it's required. Because we should know, show up at the parent runners, need to clip their identities first, and something.
Sounds like our Colombian job of yore. Who are they and where do we find them?
How does one go about it, clipping someone's personality?
FIA Menanthropic Tech. Alex has access. You seem to use it already. You look, sound, and act like the individual whose personality you assume. To do it, we need scans of our targets.
Yeah, this is where the me doing the voice acting is gonna get really weird. Because
Hello, Earth to V?
could you please be quiet? Because it's probably just the way the mod is designed or created, I imagine. I imagine that whoever created it just basically used a batch process to mute the audio. At least that's what I would do if I probably had to like do some research into how to make that happen. But basically just go through all the files in a particular folder. If all of these lines are in a particular directory of Cyberpunk, or of an archive in Cyberpunk or whatever, then you just create a macro, or I don't know what you call it, like a batch process, basically. A macro is okay. A batch process, I think, is what you call it. That basically takes all the files in this folder, reduces their volume to 0, and that's it. You know, relatively easy peasy. The problem is that it still mutes every line that V says, even lines that normally wouldn't involve the actual voice actors, you know, the original voice actors. So now the parts of Johnny, I think are fair. We're just Johnny, because I mean, like, there's probably like no way to just remove the main voice actor or actress for that, because I'm pretty sure that both of the tracks effectively for Johnny's voice and the voice actress's voice, although I think actor probably applies to both of them technically. But anyway, they're layered over each other in a single file. So you can't like remove one without removing the other. So like they're okay, I get it. And for me, with what I'm intending to with at least what I'm intending to do with the mod, that's fine for a few reasons. One is that like my character's trans, so she can do a masculine voice, and I can do a pretty good Keanu Reeves-ish voice. Even if you maybe couldn't hear it that well during that particular playthrough, I may again do just a complete one-go thing sometime in the future, maybe. But like now that there's a mod that does it, that covers everything. But for this thing, it's problematic because it's literally supposed to be Aurora's voice instead of our own voice. So, like, it might be possible, like, it wouldn't be, like, terribly difficult to fix, maybe? you had to like do a search for those particular lines where it's supposed to be Aurora's voice coming out. And then just yeah. For me, you're gonna have to suffer for my pathetic excuse for a French accent. I don't even know how to do a feminine sounding French accent. Granted, I kind of tried to do that for Skyrim because I was technically playing a female character for that too. So when I was doing the whole Dark Brotherhood thing where the gourmet. But even that, it was kind of like masculine-ish. I don't know. We'll see. It was literally done for comedy, so in that case, whereas here, it's supposed to be serious and it's supposed to sound in lore exactly like Aurora, which I cannot do. Yeah, this is gonna be incredibly awkward. Hung out the chart to me. Look, our targets are brothers that are redheaded haired twins. They're here somewhere, schmoozing. Ugh.
Okay, we need to pull data. Get samples of assorted behavior. We make contact with them, talk, scan as we talk.
Got it. I think so. Time to make our move.
Over there.
Wow, trace them in a flash read.
Noticed them some time ago. They stand out even in this mountain pot.
Twin roulette looks like.
Alex, you copy that?
Radio loud and clear. Prep and scan tech now.
You're new to this, but relax. We'll do it as a four-hander. I scan one, you handle the other. Alex will pilot us through.
V, zipping funds your way from our operating budget. Load up on chips and join their gang. Just don't go all in from the get-go.
We stagger our approach, and we're strangers.
Let's do this. And have the game randomly freeze up.
Struck gold with roulette, really. Gambling throws people around, high and low, brings the joy of winning and the despair of defeat. Perfect for our purposes.
I hope I do this right. I did it right like twice, so...
Greetings, madam.
Want to buy some chips?
Of course. Good luck at the tables.
And we could just go all in. However, I like to be precise.
V, important. You're not there to have fun. Simple bets, red or black only. None of the double street or basket bullshit, understood?
Understood.
Need an array of emotions, so provoke. But subtly so, or they'll clam up. Scan will be a bust.
Come with or what? I guess we're not supposed to come in together,
Will you
but...
join us?
Where do I go? Oh, I need to wait for the round to be over?
5. Odd. Red.
I'm gonna be standing back there.
Please.
Bed and open.
By all means.
Make it red.
Relax. Buy him drinks, break the ice. I'll join you momentarily.
All bets are in. Betting is closed.
What? No introduction?
Viv, you?
Aurore Cassel. And that boy is my brother, Emmerich.
How's it go? How's things? Any luck?
We started just moments ago.
What's your poison? My treat.
A bourbon for me. Alas, mon frère does not drink.
You heard the lady. And real water for the gentleman here.
And what'll you have?
Hard liquor, please. Whiskey?
Inori okay with you?
Japanese. More than fine.
Your drinks will be here shortly.
2. Even. Black.
Eh merde!
Place your bets, please.
Last chance.
Red.
Let's go.
V, can't get a hold of Reed. No idea where he is. Stall for time, okay?
I just realized. You must have dirt beneath your fingernails too, like all these bastards and bitches. That is, unless you're une touriste. Like the no-lifers who must watch others live to feel anything.
Provocative, this one.
Yeah, confidence on butter cooking clean now.
I like those who brag about such things.
8. Even. Black.
Ah, yes. Fucking done here. Duh.
Place your bets, please.
Can't help feeling I interrupted something when I walked up.
Don't worry yourself about this.
Oh, come. V is just being cordial. N'est-ce pas, V? You weren't snooping just now,
24.
were you?
Even. Black.
Still no sign from Reed, V. Got a sinking feeling about this.
Place your bets, please.
8's my magic number, so...
Here wasn't stupid now. Just being plain courteous.
Oh, don't be such a bore. I simply don't like bores. Of course you were snooping, as we are simply too interesting to ignore.
Listen, Reed's MIA for now, can't wait for him. Gotta do both scans on your own.
We were discussing local politics, specifically our host, Monsieur Kurt Hansen. Big fish selling big guns for big money. Yet here you have celebrities, politicians, even the chief of police. So I was thinking, perhaps Hansen would do better by being a véritable businessman, no? I claim he would. Mon cher frère disagrees.
33. Odd. Black.
Guess it's not my lucky day.
Place your bets, please.
Who is Kurt Hansen really? A crucial question.
Tread carefully with that duo, V.
You're not liable to become a tax-paying, law-abiding night citizen.
Kickbacks to NC officials. Are they not taxes, not protection money? Doing business carries a price. Dogtown needs Night City to prosper. Hansen needs it. Une diversification of profit centers makes sense. I myself have a small firm in Paris. My stand-in takes calls, arranges meetings, and deflects.
Oh, you need that?
Providing weapons to banana republics is not quite a sure and stable business.
6. Even. Black. Place your bets, please.
Tu ne serais pas en train de devenir trop pote avec elle?
On fait pas ton jaloux, petit frère. C'est pas comme si on allait baiser, elle et moi.
Kind of little show you're putting on.
You see, Emmerich, we are charming. I mean, Hansen could take Dog down by the throat, eject the junkies, and make it a paradise for billionaires. Just getting rich is dull. You should work for the community. Invest, create jobs, throw banquets.
She's getting chatty. Doing good, V.
And charities are excellent washing machines. You launder billions, believe me.
10. Even. Black. Place your bets, please.
You're so childish, it's beautiful.
What?
Hansen going missionary position in business? Nonsense.
Reed's still not responding. But you keep working it. Let's go. Swap twins.
Hey, big in front. You wearing digi-blinders?
Excuse me?
For fuck's sake, V.
No offense, but there's no point in Hansen going legal. He's making such kids criminal.
Yes? And?
Yeah, sure. Stay as kind of persona, sure on to Eddie. Is there a bit of legwork becoming an untouchable gazillionaire? Tons of hustlers playing criminals out there. They're don suits. Fuckers are truly above the law now.
Wow, just opened them up. Nice.
4. Even. Black.
Eh ben voilà, c'est comme ça qu'on fait.
Place your bets, please.
Care to expand? Where's yours?
Allow me to say, V. Arms or property, it would make no difference to me what I sell. And to spend 5 years on efforts to change how people see you, call you, to be upstanding in the eyes of others, I could not give a shit.
20. Even. Black.
Oh, it just keeps on coming up black.
Place your bets, please.
Getting there. Almost got it. Give me something big now. Make him laugh or cry, I don't care.
Please place your...
Like the tingle of risk.
Oh ma vieille, t'as pas d'idée.
We can add a little spice to our game.
I'm listening.
My, I too am curious.
How about we go all in? Bet everything we won tonight.
And we play different colors, yes? You win or we do, and either you or we lose all.
My thoughts
A
exactly.
moment. You join the table, buy drinks, talk and talk. Now you wish to risk everything? I find this disquieting. Perhaps you could now tell us about yourself.
Tread lightly.
Yes, be afterlife affiliated. Make it what you will of it.
Oh, are you happy now?
Also, rocker girl.
You choose first then.
I see him red coming, especially after all this black.
For us then. Allez, 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 allez!
Odd.
Putain de merde!
Leave us for a moment, if you please.
Congratulations to you.
I know your friend Reed is FIA. My natural assumption is, you're an agent too. I'm also guessing you two took it upon yourselves to save the president, then exfil her out of Dogtown. I should send you back to Night City in body bags. filled with pieces.
Trying to scare me?
Dunno. Are you afraid? We're just talking, aren't we?
Oh, you cracked it, clever man.
To be honest, I got tired of the media circus. All the allegations thrown in my face, the bullshit propaganda. Luckily, we can put all that behind us now.
Always willing to help. Don't you worry. Got your back, Colonel.
I will let you and Reed walk free of this place. In one piece. On your own 2 feet. Consider it a gesture of my goodwill. Your little bird came to me on her own, though. She was tired of breaking international laws on the president's whim. She simply had to run away. Breaching the Black Wall, jeopardizing the net, all humankind's safety, in fact, for personal gain? I wonder what Netwatch would say. Pass it on to President Myers. Also tell her her toy of mass destruction is my friend now. And she should get the fuck out of my backyard, or the world will learn about her games. I've matters to attend to. You'll find Mr. Reed downstairs.
Okay, V. Got all we need.
Okay, what do I do now?
Haul ass out of there.
So, bitch, I said
Yeah,
find
heard
Reed
him.
downstairs.
Wasn't crazy about his tone.
I'm actually, like, not sure what I'm gonna do with
Believe
this.
V. Best not tempt the fates. Head to the elevator, ride down to 1. Need to know what's up with Saul.
Like, I need to brainstorm here for a little bit, maybe. There you go. I could hold my hands like this, maybe? Kind of. This is where the... Like, my hands touching together is something where, like, the leap motion doesn't really work very well. But yeah, okay. So we're like, unlike here, we're at the party legitimately, so there's no like alarms going off. Literally, there's no literal alarms going off. That have gone off from us breaking in here. 2, we are here like legitimately, ourselves as the date of Blue Moon, Reed as the date of Red Menace, Yukiko with Blue Purple Force, which I never really did anything with besides just having Yukiko there. Like, I thought of doing some things with it, but like, because Yukiko just deserves some more, like, screen time, so to speak. But no, I didn't really do anything with it, because, again, I just had no idea what to do. So, Kurt Harrison, I don't think he recognizes Reed. He might be a little suspicious of just this large group of people, like, talking to Songbird suddenly. Might raise some alarms for him, which would result in a similar outcome. It could be that she just kicks us and he. Did I say she? He. I'm misgendering him. Why am I doing that? He kicks us all out, like the entire band of us cracks and their dates. Or it could be that he doesn't, and then Reed isn't detained, and then we just I had to rewrite this entire scenario with Reed there. I mean, granted, I'm not even sure if I'm going to cover it because I mean, there's some things that could be a little different because we're a rocker girl, like when we talk about like ourselves literally. But that's kind of it. That's the extent of what I would change about the sequence. So, and it isn't like terribly plot relevant as a conversation and as a moment. Like it's more there for, again, it's another moment that's more there for the interaction than for progressing the actual central plot. Not that say it's lacking on the information state of things. It's just that it doesn't. None of the things that we hear here are relevant to the plot of the story at large. So I could just like summarize it. And that's how I tend to kind of operate with regard to abridging the story. Is okay, like if this is something that's going to move the narrative around, or the characterization of the central characters along, or something that I can just play around with a lot more, then I include it. If not, then I don't include it. If it's something that is relevant to the core plot and narrative and what needs to be discussed, even if I can't change a whole lot about it, I tend to just keep it in, even though I almost prefer not to, because it's a lot of work for not a lot of ability to be creative with it. But you know, it's there are strengths to writing this as a first-person memoir, and there are disadvantages to it. You know, the advantage of it is that I have a lot more freedom to kind of just I don't know, like I don't have to like feel pressure to describe a lot of details of things, because like that's kind of the main thing, the main reason why I went with this format, is that I'm not necessarily that great at describing things in general. So I just had it that Viv is not very good at describing things. Like there's certain things that she'll put some effort into, but for the most part she's like, I don't really care, or I don't really remember a whole lot about it, especially the action sequences, which are just generally difficult to describe because I had to like be playing it in slow motion to say, oh, I shot this guy and then I shot this guy. It could even be boring on that level. But yeah, you know, do I give a play-by-play of it? You know, like let's do it. Anyway, but then there's the question of whether or not we even get kicked out. I mean, we could just not, and then just finish up the party and leave, and it wouldn't really, like, we missed out the conversation with Kurt Hansen, which is actually kind of nice and interesting, if not something that necessarily moves the plot forward a whole lot. I don't know, like, I really wish, like, I was kind of hoping when I wrote this fan fiction, when I wrote memoir, that this would actually attract a ton of people to my videos, and maybe it has to some extent, but like the main thing about live streaming is having a chat room to interact with, and so far it's been all lurkers, and I appreciate your lurkers, I appreciate your support, but I also, you know, especially if you're watching it all the way through, but I don't know, like, this would be a moment where I really want to be able to bounce my ideas off of someone, and I'm just bouncing them off a wall right now. These are the creative challenges. But yeah, there is a fair amount of reason for Kurt to be suspicious, and he might just go ahead and kick us all out. I don't know. Although, he might also be like, your dates can stay, but, you know, but it's up to them whether or not they want to leave with you. I don't know, like that's like all of these changes just to have things play out almost exactly the same way they do in the game is a little weird. With just a few little bits and pieces that are different here and there. I'm probably gonna have to sleep on this a whole lot just to like get a. Especially since I've released a shit ton of chapters this past week, just so I can catch up with where I'm at in the game. I guess I must have bet on Red a fair amount too, because this is a net loss. Although it's a net gain because I only. He's unavailable, huh?
You're going to eat something, Lizzie. No buts. You can't run on empty forever.
Let it go, Avi. I'm a firecracker on an empty stomach. You know that. And the night is young.
I just don't want you to pass out.
Just tell me where we're off to after we're done here.
Right, we AV out to the island. We will hop onto a plane and fly out over the Pacific.
The Pacific. Not a terribly precise destination, Avi.
To a private aircraft carrying yacht with its own tracking system. So we'll be flying full autopilot.
Ah, adventure, yes. Hope you're as excited as I am.
Yeah, this will be fun to transcribe because it's all. Hey there, Lizzie.
V, what are you doing here?
Could legitimately ask you the same.
Yeah, I might be a little out of place, but I get around. And Dogtown, well, it always gets my blood coursing. Fortunately, I have darling Avi here. Avi's my new bodyguard. The best I've ever had, if a little too overprotective.
Pleasure, Avi. SS Nova, Lizzie.
Like it? Here, it's yours then.
Oh, okay. For real?
Sure, got loads of them. You'll look like you're on Team WizWiz. It's liable to take you places. I want you to have it.
Oh, thanks, Lizzie. Or do we call her Liz Chan? We might call her Liz Chan. I actually wrote out the violence chapter for a few reasons. I think I mentioned it in the commentary, but I mentioned it in the I need to stop talking so fast. In general. But I excluded violence from the main story because it didn't really move the plot forward all that much. But because Lizzie is here in the game, and we meet her again, and we can speak of her about our previous encounter and be kind of chummy and everything. I felt like, okay, this is a good excuse as any to write out that story, and I'm actually kind of glad I did, because there's a lot of Rocker Girl, content to milk out of it, because she is, I believe, in lore, considered to be a rocker. rocker girl. So like she's listed in the wiki as a rocker girl. So like even us cracks are considered to be Japanese idols. So but anyway, I'm actually wondering, like, what I'm thinking of doing now, and this is maybe a little bit of a spoiler. Maybe I won't spoil it. I'm just gonna summarize it this way. I think I'm going to split the difference between my two plans. And that's it. I also like what I did with it, because her quest is called Violence, and there's a song by 9 Inch Nails, which I'm using as just every chapter title is titled after a 9 Inch Nails song. So there's My Violent Heart, which includes lyrics that feel a little pertinent to the chapter as well, so yeah. Looks like you're about to delta out of here.
Making my exit soon, yeah. But from one party on to another. A chum of mine from Legos is throwing one on his yacht. Friends, fireworks, diving, a private fashion show. Shame. Some R&R out on the water would do good. But I'm sure you're, like, super busy. Plus, knowing him, there's gonna be drama, so I'm totally sparing you.
Totally, arigato. Next release planned? Maybe in the works already?
Kinda. For now, though, I'm obsessed with galaxies, nebulae, and sea turtles.
Uh-huh. Care to elaborate?
V, with that, you know more than my producer. Patience, please. You'll just have to wait.
Hey, how you holding up? The last time we saw each other was, you know...
I'm doing great. Really inspired lately. Never felt better. Yeah. Never felt better.
Hope it stays that way. Enjoy your evening, Liz-chan.
And you keep skating along that edge. So fun.
I'll be ready to bug out of here in 5. Up to you, though.
Up to me?
Come on. Don't act like you enjoy the jawing of these podium pounders and career criminals. Yeah. Thought as much. In that case, I'm gonna hollow the landing pad. Unless there's anyone else you want to talk to.
Well, I was hoping to have a word with Kurt. Other news.
I can talk to her for you.
No, don't bother. Another time, I suppose.
You know, you shouldn't be talking to him at all. That man means danger. Even for Lizzie Wizzy. You know my thoughts on this.
All too well.
That mean you listen?
Please.
Okay, I don't know if I can conclude that whole conversation there, but...
Move away from the stage. Now.
Oh, okay. I thought I could just use it as a shortcut. Sorry. Come on outside. Oh, there's Mako. Just... Yep. Apparently she is officially part of the Tiger Claws now. I love how she just looks at us for a while and then just it was like, please don't look at me. She's still staring at me. Yep, she is. Okay. Okay, I should just move, walk and talk. Well, that's really hard. That was fun to write her little bit. That's the only like celebrity.
What a headdress. Are you one of the dancers?
I'm actually wearing it. If I am. Goes well with our teal suit. Well, actually more green than teal? I don't know, I think it's teal. At least that's why I call it. Yeah, we still can't switch our outfit, which is stupid. I don't think a sequin is. It's probably leather or something. Like maybe gator leather, or it's probably sin leather technically, but it's probably meant to. But yeah, I totally commented how ugly I think it is. Johnny?
No, Wendy O'Williams. Toughest ass rocker girl ever. Took her own life when I was 9. Were she here, she'd fucking burn the stage down. Blow everyone and everything up to high heaven.
And I need to know this because...
I'd give all the parties I ever went to, including this one, to see her live and in concert just once. That's why. Now let's Delta the fuck out of here while you still got the chance.
I actually checked a video of all of the celebrity encounters. Some of them I missed, like Ziggy.
Come on, show me where.
Thinking about what that prick said.
Sunbirds walking, talking WMD, and Hanson's got her on a tight leash.
And he can prime her for use whenever he wants. Listen, V, we need to get her out. For everyone's sake.
Guy knows. Got some dirt on Myers.
Can't imagine it happening. But if the public learns the NUS president willingly broke international laws governing cyberspace use...
NUSA's fucked.
Myers will either have to take the fall, let herself be buried in dirt for this, or she'll defy the world and spark another war. Fuck me. Oh, just once I'd like to see things go smoothly, as planned. This feels so very, very wrong.
You and your chum best be headed the fuck out now. Straight on from here. Gonna walk you two out.
Come on, V. No reason to hang.
I'm going. Sheesh.
That's right, you are. And no funny biz while you're at it.
Hold the fuck up. Are you the ones who busted your way in? Through them tunnels like eels or something?
No, we didn't. Not in this continuity. What you gonna do about it?
Took out some of my chooms. We fucking served together.
No, we didn't.
Maybe Hansen let you walk, but we won't. And since he's not here, who knows what's gonna happen?
Worst word, I'm sorry. Know how you feel.
Do you? Get the fuck out of my face.
I know if we can just keep on walking and not have any issues.
That's what I thought.
Or you can stick around. Get down on all fours, twerk it, and work it.
Yeah, that's right.
Ignore him.
Now
We'll be
fuck
out in
off.
moments.
Done showing off? Great. Hit the fucking road.
Huh? You mean my headdress? This would be a really bad place to have to fight or somebody out of. I mean, we probably managed because we're a freaking tank, but still.
It's your lucky day, you two-faced shits. Fuck out.
Follow me. How'd things go, V?
Everything all set.
You got thorough scans of the runners. Both of them. Yourself.
So we got everything.
Well, well. And then you, excused yourself. Stepped away. Disappeared?
Well, in my continuity, I did. As it showed up, we chatted. Threats were made, actually. Said if Myers doesn't let up, what world learn about Songbird? A pierce in the black
Clearly
wall.
knows what Somi means to the president.
Personal WMD, you mean? Yeah, Hansen knows all. You have to get her the fuck out, really. Reed, really.
I was afraid of this. Okay. P, Alex and I have work. We need to analyze the data from Songbird. Might take a day or two.
Pre, up in comms line then?
Sure. We'll work out a game plan. Get back to you ASAP. Oh, and V, bang up work.
Oh, we see to wait literally a day. Okay. Yeah, I think we could split the difference. Spoilers, I guess, but I really want to talk about this. I think Reed gets kicked out. We get to stay as long as we behave. And, like, he's, like, the only one. I guess he could confirm as an FBI agent? I'm not sure how he confirms it. I think he says, like, he assumes we're one too. So he doesn't know for sure. So I think, like, what happens is that we basically just shrug it off, deny it. He's done his own research, and we are who we say we are. And as far as he's aware, it's just the fact that we seem to know Reed is a little concerning to him. But he doesn't want to make a scene by kicking out us, Blue Moon's new output, basically. What the? The conversation might go a little differently, but this text conversation might go a little differently. Hopefully, I'll remember enough to not like just immediately skip ahead. Although, yeah, I think we're gonna do just a little bit of. I think it's gonna be it for like doing the main quest for this particular installment, but actually, how long have I been streaming? Oh, it's a little over an hour. I don't know. Usually I try to go for 2 hours, but I want to see if there's anything we can talk to River about with regard to this. 'Cause I don't think I ever like romanced him while playing Phantom Liberty, so actually I never romanced him before, period, so that's the
Cause you think I'm scared of you? You should be scared. Hey, you! Come here a minute.
nope.
Well, bottles half full. We're gonna be here a while. So if you like that.
Turn back time. What would you do?
Oh, it is up there. Also, I need to do some research into the quests that I need to look up where River's place is again. Oh yeah, I can only do like one. That's the Nomad camp. Damn it! That might be. I don't think we have Uridine's place. Like, it's funny because during a roleplay we didn't romance Carrie, but we did in the book. Sort of. By an original character, but still.
Smoked till like 4 in the morning. Fell asleep in a pipe. Yeah, like one of them pipes from the sewer. Yeah, my back's killing me.
So, where was I?
Uh-huh.
That was
I
it.
slept pretty good.
Nice
Still
weather
had to
today.
get up early because I got the, the kid. Yeah, they say you can't get
This
drunk
place got a
when you
name. Don't see any sign.
You can, you just get
Salmonella.
I'm sorry, salmonella?
Nice ring, no? My brother-in-law thought of it. Said it means salmon in Italian. Don't let me get in your way.
Okay. Oh yeah, this one. Mindfulness BDs. I might actually need to research this now. So now I had to research it. I played it before, and it's interesting, but I want to know what kind of alternate routes there are. Say, you ever rub shoulders with the FIA folks? This so happens yours truly got a covert mission from them. Got it done.
Not all that covert if you're spilling it all to me. For real, though?
Hear about about Space Force One, how it crashed in Dogtown?
Was on every screen. How could I not hear? Why do you ask?
We didn't dish the full scoop. Should we saved the president's life? Yours truly.
Rosalind Myers. You rescued President Myers after that crash? First, a Night City mayor in the running. Now the NUSA president? Could say you're dipping your hand into politics.
Oh no. Took a trip to Dogtown, technically. Can't say I went abroad.
Mm-hmm. Tracked a murderer once who holed up there.
Really? You find him?
Nah. Locals beat me to him. Guy pissed off some of Hansen's goons, who promptly zeroed him. Me? Asked too many questions, barely got out alive. I'll fill in the blanks for you sometime.
I thought the FBI might be able to treat me affliction. Got a real shot at survival, Reaver. Don't think we ever...
Put that in writing? A contract. Signed and sealed. All promises initialed.
Figured they took advantage of a desperate soul. As soon as it's over, it'll be, whoops, sorry, can't help you.
I didn't say that. Sure as hell hope not. Just don't get fucked. That's all I'm saying. And if you need help, you know where to find me.
Well, I'll be sure not to get figuratively fucked. Or not, I mean literally. Yeah, figuratively. Literal might be a different thing. Tell you more about it over a cold one sometimes.
Oh, you better.
Okay, that's it. Quest you have to do here? Nope. Okay, I'm just hallucinating then. It looks like there's an exclamation point. And it's gone. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I want to know if, like, doing the more helpful route, or, like, the more in-character thing here, would, um... There's the IGN walkthrough. I don't want that really. Okay, I want this wiki because it's a little more clean. Huh, I can actually talk these some people down. That's cool. Huh. Okay. I might do it the way I did it before. It's just more, it's just a more fun outcome. I don't know if I include this quest in the story at all. or it could be part of the of a spin-off thing, maybe. I don't know. Because like this is just completely unrelated to anything. Let's just go to...
Attention, this is Kurt Hansen. Good news, downtown. A certain president has turned up in Washington. Safe and sound. Now, if I were a betting man...
Not controller vibrating for?
Our unflinching response to the NUSA's blatant provocation proved effective. What else can I say? Roslyn, if you're ever really in downtown, we're ready to welcome you with open arms.
The heck? Weird. But there's the oh yeah, now we can finally... Well, here's what we were really wearing. This is the party at the Black Sapphire. But that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Time to rock and roll. There you go. Okay, well, we kind of wasted that a little bit, but it's fine. Still a tank. Oh, it's almost a twofer. Should have been a twofer. Hey, where'd you go? Now you're using Sendebaton. Only I'm allowed to use Sendebaton. I should be sure I'm bothering to loot. Wait a second, everybody. Then we get head to the location and then take a bathroom break. So for the first time during this entire stream. I will say, this V is morally ambiguous at times, so... Okay... I'm just gonna go... Oh yeah, this is the weird spot where I had to jump. There we go.
Just want to get out of here, Jim. Leave this whole fucked up zone behind. And, dunno, go plant some corn.
That's a little... I think we'll... Let's see here. 8? There we go. Be back in a few. Really? Okay.
None of them got any eyes. And the final fuckery.
What a fucking mess.
Reflection in a shop window and get this.
Wait, the place is robbed.
No face at all. Just bloody tissue and big lidless eyes staring back. Freak me the fuck out. So, any Nair critics out there want to shed some light on this shit
Don't
show
got so
of a
much as
dream?
a fucking any wrecked half the store.
Hella curious.
What a day!
Y'all want some more music? Ash has got you covered.
How much longer you keep me here? I need to, like, get my fucking nails done. The studio will make you pay for this. Every day is millions lost. Millions! Now hurry up and let...
Hell's this?
Right question. This pervert is keeping me locked here against my will. I am Lena Melina, Queen Bitch of Dogtown. Listen, get me out of here and I'll let you take me out to dinner. Maybe.
Guess it's your lucky day.
Hey, baby doll, eyes up. Stare at my tits long enough. Bash this asshole in the head and take me home.
Put a sock in it, dumbass.
Gonk in the Boots, my friend, and partner, Tool.
And here I thought we had a fucked up partnership.
Let's go upstairs before he gets too riled up. I'll explain everything.
This is gonna be good. I can feel it.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck! I should be scrolling. You're tanking my sales, my popularity. Mark my words, assholes. My boys will find me. They'll bust me out of this shithole.
Okay.
Will you finally let me out? Or did you just come here to jerk off?
You're not my type.
Tool's been a die-hard fan of Lena since the beginning. Relives all her BDs. This being Dogtown, a few days ago we had a power surge. BD Reed was pulling juice while Tool was, well, being Lena. BD got stuck in his head, sizzled his synapses. Ever since then, he thinks he's the real Lena Melina. Talks like her, acts like her, the whole works. Figuring as you're already a witness to this whole mess, might have a job for you. She scrolls BDs. Gonzo
Why not
content,
smoking?
sparkly packaging. Runs with a gang, fucks DJs, snorts designer drugs, and tears up the streets in tricked out rides while squirting lead out the window.
No doubt, it's just a little strange, but who am I to say? I ain't a ripper.
Said you're here. Willing to pay top eddies if you can help with a little something. It's about capitalizing on the present state of affairs. Catch my drift?
No.
Look, store's barely staying afloat. Nobody's buying our scrolls and Hansons, bleeding us dry in rent. Yeah, heads, Nova, catches your eye. But let's not kid ourselves. Folks in Dogtown ain't ample of the wallet.
You want to attract more customers? I get it, but where do I fit into all this?
Gotta stay and keep an eye on Tool. Make sure he doesn't off himself or break something. You go get Lena and bring her here for a BD shoot. We'll do a collab. Call it Doppelgangbanger. Lena gets content for an episode. Store's rep gets a boost from her fans. Win-win.
I'm afraid Tool might stay this way forever.
Nah, he'll be fine. Sometimes peeps go a little wackadoodle post-virtue. Trust me, I've seen it all. More worried about those barkist pricks coming to collect. Cause right now, we're making as much as a joy toy with erectile dysfunction.
Lee's rich and famous probably gets offers like this all the time. What makes you think she'll just blow us off? She won't
Ain't
just
that
blow us off.
simple. Markets herself like a star cause that's what sells. But in reality, she's still waiting for that big break.
Okay, I'll get Lita down here. Just need her address.
Sent. If we scroll something preem, I'll throw in a little extra.
It's like a bulletproof plan. What could possibly go wrong?
Ought to help this poor gunk, not scroll him like some zoo animal.
What would you do?
Talk to a ripper, or someone who knows a thing or two about virtues.
Hmm? It'd be one thing if Johnny said something about this. Like, we trust and respect Johnny. I don't know. But it's more fun if... like, I don't know if I'm gonna include this in the frickin'... I'm breaking character now. I'm gonna include this in the story, let alone, because... Like, this is like one quest where it's more fun to do something terribly fucked up than to actually do the right thing. I mean, it's still morally questionable, but... Like... It would be maybe like, wait, you're suddenly being the angel on my shoulder?
You take one right in the faceplate, and we rake in the damages.
It's weird Johnny being our conscience here. Alright, do we do something good or do we do something chaotic? Because we're kind of both. It's down there this time, huh? Like, we're a little conflicted. I mean, granted, we're supposed to be good at our core, so...
Got a real nice job lined up for you.
This is why I'm tempted to just completely ignore the quest altogether and just... At least for the purposes of the fanfic. Maybe even for the purposes of the roleplay. I mean, I've already done this quest. I've already done the evil route. But that was before I was doing the voice acting thing and before...
Heads up. Better get rid of them before they steal our little starlet.
They try talking to him first. Could be dreams of Lena.
Want your chrome ripped out of you? No? Then fuck off!
We're in Dogtown, your guy's shit list. You just Delta while they're spreading been looking.
How the fuck would you know?
Paid me to tally you up, scan your gear. But if I'm being honest, fuck those guys. Shoot a team of mine last year.
Screw this, we're out of here. Not getting paid to eat lead.
I'm trying to think of ways that we would rationalize what we're doing here. Like, knowing what the outcome is actually kind of an improvement to his life, but like we actually think that up front. Because like if we actually think that up front, it's still kind of fucked up. Like this guy we don't even know. Like just had his entire brain scrambled. Not here. Guess we wait.
Shit, there's Lena. Pretend you're someone important. Lay some studio cool on her.
I didn't have to point us from you, Johnny.
Let me guess. Another stalker. How long have you been waiting here, All night? Want me to sign your tits? Where's my crew? We're supposed to shoot and they're not fucking here. Amateurs. Anyway, you want an autograph or something?
I'm a talent scout for BD Syndicate, and boy, do I have the perfect role for you. We're piloting a new BD show, and it takes off. You got good chemistry with the co-star. We'll dive straight into full production.
Whoa, slow down, lady. I might be easy, but I'm not cheap, and I always charge in advance.
And no problem. Transfer now.
Wow, you really know how to impress a girl, huh?
Think we've got a deal?
We do. Did you bring me my script?
Oh, we won't be needing one. It's all improvised. Sending you the address. I'll meet you there tonight. Producer Shank, he'll be waiting for you on location.
Got to get ready, do my makeup, nails. Thanks, sweetie. Ciao.
Oh, already?
Hey, V. Recon's in our rear view now. Get yourself ready and meet me at Alex's.
Sure, see you there.
change, folks. Because small gestures don't get squat done. Kick back and crank it to the max, tunes. Here's some more tunes.
Attention all residents. This is Kurt Hansen. Enemy collaborators infiltrated Dogtown. That means NUSA spies and agitators are in your midst. Keep your eyes peeled. You see anything suspicious?
How long you been on this, man? Tell me this.
Where's going? There you go. Here.
Get your fresh cut shorts here.
Wait, no!
Here's to you, carnalito.
We're still doing the... Not doing that to the next installment. Oh, we gotta wait until tomorrow anyway? Damn it.
Ronald's creams thin.
Yeah, we're just gonna frickin' wait, literally. Just go ahead and use the fast travel. It can also be a little of plot control, maybe, because it's a side story. Or she might just be in a weird state where she thinks this entire thing is somehow a dream. What the heck? Am I just... Oh, that's weird. Okay. I think the game's glitching out here. There we go. Still... Well, there's still some clipping going on, but...
I won't let this go. These looks are copyright protected, okay? You will be paying me for the rest of your life.
Your looks, Fatso? Yours?
Bags, shoes, glasses, all custom made. Lina Malina is a registered trademark. You fucking copycat bitch.
Okay, like, this is fucking weird. How am I even supposed to act?
Alright, people, director on set. Somebody's gotta take the reins.
So great to have you back.
It mustn't be your long lost sister.
Okay. If that's your vision.
Not part of the plan. Go get him, Tiger.
Little sis. Remember our first apartment in Haywood? Sandwiched between an All Foods and a Kangtao warehouse? We had the swing out of Thornton tires and rebars. You made it for me. I thought I lost you forever, and here you are. You have to remember. Please.
I can't believe it. It's impossible.
We were always like two little peas in a pod.
Sister, it's really you.
And cut. You can turn off the music now.
Didn't turn out bad, huh? I wasn't sure at first, but I think we've got a good chemistry. We scrolling anything else?
That's a wrap for today. But you were amazing.
Well, better get going then. Send me your shooting schedule. Ciao, cuties!
Holy shit! She wants to keep scrolling with us. Preem work. You went above and beyond my expectations.
Good, got talent for BD Showbiz.
Transferring your eddies now. Man, did not expect today to turn out like this.
Okay. Things like this remind me of why I got into work in the first place.
I only get the preem jobs, they know that I deliver. Stakes get raised, my cuts get bigger.
There's a job, V. A journalist, Bree Whitney, has fled into Dogtown. I need you to look after her.
You fled? Means I gotta keep her tucked away?
No. Bree has a lead. You're to help her complete her investigation. There's a corp on her tail, as she put it. That is all she said. Miss Whitney seems to have some minor trust issues.
Alright, so where am I meeting this mystery insistent woman?
You'll go to her apartment first, on Skyline West. You're to collect an electronic access card. And no, do not say, this card, what's it open? I simply don't know. Contact me once this is sorted. You'll learn more details then.
Baby boomer. Instantly equip it. There's a Lena Molina figurine. When do I get a figurine? I might actually get my technical ability maxed out by the time Hey, don't just unequip my mocks about my permission. Okay. Boy, that had actually been a little over 2 hours. I'm not sure it's gonna be worth doing a side story over this. It's just one, because of the epics, two, because of the fact that I don't know how much I could really change about it. Goodbye, cruel game. Or at least my knees. I can also just fast travel, I suppose. Okay. You know what, we'll just go here. Okay. So as usual, there are a bunch of things you can do. I'll take just a few seconds of your time, as well as some other things that are, excuse me, a little more involved. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe, you can follow, whatever pertains to your platform of choice. You can check out the fanfic Memoir of a Rocker Girl V, or its follow-up slash interquel? I think it's interquel. Rocker Girl song, which is being used as part of a template for. Regardless of what you decide to do, I thank you very much for watching. Until next time, Madane, peace, and Madane, everyone.